arrived early in Skagway before everyone else, but before long our sister ship, the Crown Princess, arrived. Followed not long after by the Holland America ship, the Koningsdam. There was one more cruise ship that pulled in behind us a bit later. So, the plan for today is to take an antique bus tour of the town of Skagway, then take the Fast Ferry to Haines, Alaska, board a bus there, which will take us to the Chilkat Bald Eagle Preserve. There we will raft down the river through the preserve and hopefully see some bald eagles. The bus will then take us back to the ferry to Skagway and finally take a ride on the White Pass and Yukon Railway. At least that is the plan. These antique buses are 1927 Mack AB buses that were restored by Boyd Coddington in 2001.
Number 9 here. Good morning. Good morning. Maybe your favorite number? Either one. It doesn't matter. Cruise around Skagway. Take you around our 1 mile town. We're going to go all 1 mile of the town. It's a 22 by 4 block town, and I'm a year-round resident. I would not dare claim the title of a local. Oh, no way. No, I mean, I might actually be able to claim it. I just think I have high standards. Some say, oh, you only have to stay 10 winters. I think you have to stay 30. But anyways, I'm halfway there in my book, so. Here we go. So Skagway, we boast of 800 year-round residents. No, maybe 800 stay throughout the holiday months, and then after the holidays, when the wind picks up in January, maybe even less. 500 probably stay after the wind picks up. So we, the economy is tourism here in Skagway. So we have the 4 ships in town. How's your ship? Is it treating you pretty good? Yeah. Great. So look at that dock. 2 large ships over there, so maybe 6,000 people. Here, this is the Broadway dock, and then on the far west, that is the ore dock, and the big brown building holds copper. A lot of geological events, and you can see the rock slides around us. So that big one, though, right above the ship, happened 6 years ago. But we have a lot of earthquake activities, small scale. Every couple of years, there's a 6 point something. So 2 years ago, we had a 6.8. In 2018, the Alaska statistics, they said 50,000 earthquakes. So a lot of shifting takes place. So who knows how many we'll have this year. Skagway means bunched up waters, rough seas. Here they have that marble there. They don't use that any longer. So that's the Red Onion Saloon. I see the red lights are on, the ladies are ready. Bright and early, first lights on, my goodness. And that is a historic bordello up on top, saloon on the bottom. People stop and stand in line, and maybe a little disappointment when they go inside and find out prices have gone up and services have changed. On the left, covered with over 8,000 pieces of driftwood, the most photographed building in town. President Harding, Herbert Hoover, became a member of the Arctic Brotherhood. We do have some very lovely little local shops. That's the Wasserman family shop. They actually, I just found out, I didn't realize they had sold their home to keep their business. I was impressed. That's dedication. But with the big days we've been having, they've been very grateful. So we had 10,000 visitors last Wednesday. Catching up is happening. So this is the News Depot, where you can get the Skagway paper. We have enough happening in Skagway. The paper comes out twice a month. On the left, the Golden North Hotel, secretly for sale. Does anybody want to redo a hotel that's haunted? Up there, that's a big window. Sometimes at night, after midnight, the light is on. I think it's Mary longing for her husband that was lost at sea. This is a really cool hotel. It was closed in 2002. It was opened in 1898. a Canadian Mountie, came through Skagway and described the town as about the roughest place in the world. He said, a little better than hell on earth. This is the hardware store, Sporting Goods. That's where you can get anything you need in Skagway. That's what they say. They say if they don't have it, you don't need it. I say thank God for Amazon Prime. There's a big sit up here. The kiddos vote the cone company the top 3 things every year. The owner gives the first 3 kids that line up in April prizes. They actually sleep overnight on the blue benches out front. Yeah, April 1st. Oh, I don't want you to blink and miss the business district. We have 1 bank and we have a post office. So that's the business district. There's a Pride and Joy of the Fleet number 73. It's just not being used this year because of the border situation, so they haven't been doing the longer excursions. Frank Reed's eyes, that sobered him right up. He brought the rifle back to dead center. The next thing, the 2 men shot.
The bus dropped us off to pick up the Fast Ferry to take us to Haines.
Morning. Thank you. Are you having fun with the bus?
Yeah. Hasn't woke up yet. The Skagway to Haines Fast Ferry is a 45-minute ride. We arrive in Haines, where we hop on a school bus. Tom, the raft adventure leader, gave us some background on the way to the Chilkat Bald Eagle Preserve.
Or owl, or hawk, and you take it. So it goes back to salmon. All 5 salmon species run up this river. Then the Tauck go into where we're going to go to Tsirku.
We picked up life jackets and boots at the Tsirku River launch area and assembled out on the river flats, where we picked up our 4 rafts. I found this rock out on the flats. We loaded up into our rafts out on the flats after getting instructions and safety briefings. Starting off down the Tsirku River, there was a little trouble with some bushes here at the start for the first 2 rafts. The last 2 rafts took an alternative route to avoid this hazard.
There. It's a place called Clear Creek. Clear Creek goes up to
kind of fun.
It's a good ride.
There's an eagle. There's an eagle over there watching us.
Everybody hold tight. We're gonna have a little bump.
Little bump.
Hang on.
Little bump.
Just
Little bump.
No.
Oh, nice. Good job. You know how
Whoa.
to dance in the river, don't you?
That's right. This is dancing, y'all. Alright, I'm gonna need you all to lean forward a little bit in the front. Yeah.
We got it.
All right.
Everybody's doing great. We're getting there.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we haven't gotten stuck yet.
Eagle, free club.
What is funny is that we were out here yesterday. The water looks so different than it did yesterday because it changes every hour.
Changes daily like
Oh,
that?
it changes hourly.
Wow.
And it again. Well, I didn't see a good spot getting over there. So here we are.
Oh, the eagle's flying right over us. Whoa, look at this.
Skipping the trail.
Yeah.
So we're coming up on the Chilkat downstairs.
I don't think I've ever seen so many eagles in one spot.
How about that? There's another one way in the tree over there, but kind of hard to see.
Well, you have given us quite a ride.
Thank you. Y'all have been troopers. That was a lot of fun. Saw a lot of birds. Got into about
Yeah.
the most shallow water you could ever imagine.
And here comes another eagle.
I'm right over, right over.
To the Chilkat. So we're about to come, all this water kind of coming from upriver down. That's the Chilkat. So this is the confluence between those two rivers. Happens every fall. Little type formula.
Yep.
The Chilkat River is deeper and smoother. We landed at a rest stop along Route 7, the Haines Highway.
You can float that boat, Sal. Yeah, that's the best spot to, if we can take more people out here. No, you just don't miss it.
Nice job, Bree. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely. I'll be back up there. I'll see y'all.
Okay.
After a box lunch here, we headed back to Haines. It was reported that our ferry boat from Haines back to Skagway had broken down. We only had an hour and a half to get back in time to catch the White Pass Yukon train ride. It was likely we would miss the train. Our tour director did a great job lining up an alternative boat to come get us, but it would be some time before it would arrive. He also tried to get the train to wait for us, but the train must leave on schedule. While we waited, we went on an impromptu tour of Haines and went to a microbrewery where we were treated to a sampling of the brews. Our replacement ride finally arrived. The weather was worsening and the ride was bumpy. went full throttle all the way back in an attempt to catch the train. Alas, we were only 10 minutes late for the train and missed it. While quite disappointed, the clouds were low and the view from the train would be limited, so that lessened the disappointment just a bit. We had alternative things we could do in Skagway, but we chose to go back to the ship for a relaxing dinner meal in the Allegro dining room with some of our travel friends. After dinner, we retired to our room to relax. The ship undocked at 8:15 and headed for Juneau, thus ending day 11.